think about it. Isn't it exciting that we can think at all? The brain of even the smallest animal is ridiculously sophisticated, but the human brain, we have language, we invent, we analyse, we build cathedrals and cities and society. We write music and poetry. We fall in love. Aren't we lucky to be alive, to have life? Isn't every tiny moment an inexplicable delight, packed with potential?
However far away my sister goes, however long she's gone for, she always manages to become the topic of any given conversation.
I didn't know Miss Lister was back.
Oh, very much so, ma'am.
Well, well, well.
Do you never, ever worry about what things look like? Is it wise to collect the rents?
Why shouldn't I?
Because it's a man's job.
You think because I'm a woman I'll be persuaded to take less? Would you ask a man to take a lesser price? No.
I thought that you might be more reasonable.
Oh, you mean softer? Well, now you know me better.
People talk. It isn't always very nice.
Miss Lister is rather eccentric. She isn't always as feminine as some people would like her to be.
Miss Lister.
Miss Walker, all she needs to do now is realise what she feels for me is love.
I want you to be happy above all things.
There's a number of people interested in my land. What do you know about coal?
No, you've a lot of it.
You don't want to get involved in all that. It's a nasty business.
I am not intimidated.
Will you, in future, think about others whilst you live in here?
Certainly. Thank you.
Miss Lister is one of the most interesting people I've ever met.
It appears you have my niece quite under your spell.
I rather think she has me under hers.
Have you done this before?
Of course not. I was born like this. Why should I compromise myself?
I intend to live with someone I love, with someone who loves me.
She wants to start running with the big dogs. She's going to find out what it's like when they start biting.
When the time comes, us landlords must give as good as we get.
Miss Lister keeps a journal.
Oh, she's famous for a journal.
She records everything, absolutely everything, in great detail.
Yes, you must be certain to stay on the right side of her. Otherwise, you might end up in it.
You don't have to offend me to grace the pages of my journal. Sometimes I write about people I really like.
Mr. Whitley, sir. Good morning, Miss Lister.
James's Life of Charlemagne. Yes, that's very good. I've read that twice. It's excellent.
Here. Have a go.
Oh.
How was she?
Well, very well. And the baby too.
2 people left their cards for you almost as soon as you'd gone, and a letter. Lady Mexborough, Lady Gordon, Lady Stewart. I thought we might do some shopping this afternoon. Thought we could trundle down Piccadilly
She wants me to go to them. To dinner at 7 o'clock tonight. Yes, of course. You can help me choose a coffee pot. There. I never got them a wedding present.
Well, where does she live, this lady?
Lady Stewart. Richmond Park.
Well, then you'd have to get ready now. It would take you at least an hour to drive to Richmond, surely.
I haven't even unpacked yet. Now, who's this?
Jerry Greenwood. He's an infantryman in the Duke of York's.
My brother was in the 84th Yorks and Lancs. He was an ensign. I taught him how to shoot straight, and he taught me how to fight with a sword. He drowned in a river in Ireland 18 years ago. Just turned 20.
Jerry's 19.
Well then, let's hope he fares better than my poor Sam did.
Can you really fight with a sword?
After a fashion. I've never been called upon to do it, but you never know the day.
when one has been an invalid, or at least seen as one by the whole family for so long, it's hard to shake off some people's idea that they have the right to interfere in one's life.
An invalid? How? You don't look very invalid to me. Good Lord. I haven't been here 4 hours. How did that happen? Before you set off, I have something for you to wear.
What is it? You shouldn't have. Oh.
I bought it in Venice 2 years ago. Look, it's a little gondola. Not as useful as a paper knife, but...
It's beautiful, Anne.
Here. Wear it. Always. And then, when you think of me, you'll feel perfectly safe.
Surprised we all were, however, Miss Lister, when Catherine told us that you had turned up so unexpectedly.
Oh, really? But I adore the Lake District. Wild horses wouldn't keep me away. Any excuse. And anyway, I had nothing else to do that afternoon. Can you not see a difference in Miss Walker already, Miss Walker?
Well, everyone has been asking where you were. The Priestleys, the Rawsons, Mr. and Mrs. Edwards at Pine Nest. Everyone's been talking about you.
We were only gone 3 days.
Yes, but it wasn't like you. That was the anxiety.
I feel different. I feel better. And come January, our plan is to travel. First across to the continent, then through Switzerland, and then on to Rome.
For Easter, for the carnival.
And then back to England, and then up to Scotland, to see Elizabeth and the children.
You must never forget, your brother died in Naples.
Well, that's not... Italy's... I've been several times, and I've never once felt the least bit queasy. Quite the opposite, in fact. The climate at Easter will be the perfect tonic.
It appears that you have my niece quite under your spell, Miss Lister.
Oh? I rather think she has me under hers. The first thing to understand, Miss Parkhill, about Monsieur Cuvier is that he sets aside the biblical interpretation about how life on Earth began and pursues a more scientific understanding.
But does he not worry that that makes him a heretic?
No, it's curious. Some of the most talented scientific men I've ever met are also some of the most profoundly religious. The more we understand about what complex and sophisticated beings we are, the more in awe of our Creator we become. Surely. I wouldn't be putting Miss Parkhill's nose out of joint if I stayed, would I?
I doubt it. I think you fascinate her.
Ah, there you are.
She's here! She's here!
They're going to live together at Shipton.
Here we are.
No one is happy about any of this.
What's not to like?
I've never seen you like this. So happy.
You're the only person I've ever really been able to trust.
How much does she know about you and me?
I told her all that was necessary.
She hasn't got a clue about the vast, rich tapestry of your fruity past.
Oh, who's Mrs. Lawton?
I'm not the other woman. She is.
We are respectable ladies.
Do you think anyone who knows the first thing about Anne Lister believes that?
We live in a volatile climate.
Miss Lister is a predator in more senses than one.
How dare anyone speak to me about intimidation?
We believe Miss Lister has debauched Miss Walker.
She needs to feel the consequences of what could happen.
I fear you have built me up in your mind to be all manner of things I am not.
Handsome that I am.
Gentleman Jack, a Yorkshire lady of renown, never so fine, won't toe the line, speak her name, gentleman frown. With shipped and all, she had them all, the fairest sex fell under a spell. Dapper and bright, she held them tight, handsome man seduced them well. Gentleman Jack, oh gentleman Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better start running, for nobody likes a Jack the lass. Jack the lass, Jack the lass, no one likes a Jack the lass. Code is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out for gentleman Jack. She played the fellas at the game. Sharp of mind, she's one of a kind. Devilish ways that men couldn't tame. Hidden away, revealed today. Loaded words in diaries found. Once exposed in a baffling code. Lusty letters all ever bound. Gentleman Jack, oh gentleman Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better start running, for nobody likes a Jack the lass. Jack the lass, Jack the lass, no one likes a Jack the lass. The code is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out for gentleman Jack. Jack.
Shabby little Shibden, our ancestral home, and my shabby little family. Our time on Earth is brief, and we should make the most of it. I thoroughly intend to live with someone I love.
Miss Lister.
Miss Walker.
Is it wise?
People talk. They can't touch me.
She can't be trusted in the company of other women. Does she bite them? Have you done this before?
Of course not.
Shibden is rich in coal.
Well, well, well.
The rivalry is bitter.
If she wants to start running with the big dogs, she's going to find out what it's like when they start biting.
You're playing with fire.
Good.
Nature was in an odd freak on the day she made Miss Lister.
We're not alive, are we? If we're not taking the odd risk.
Gentleman Jack, coming soon to BBC One.